Hi guys, welcome back to Switched On Sports and episode 4 of our tennis career mode, where we're Bob Johnson, the randomly and rather dull naming or dull sounding English tennis player. We've just finished the Orca Open, where we reached the semi-finals, I think. Christ, I'm sorry, it's been a while. So what we're going to do is do some serving practice, but before I do that, I will be skipping most of this. I'll start it off so you get an idea of how the training works, but probably won't sit through the whole of it. Depends how quickly it goes through, and then we'll probably skip on into February for the next event. So let's crack on with the serving, because our serving really let us down in the matches in our first tournament at the Orca Open. And we're keeping an eye on this game, as you well know, Tennis World Tour, trying to give it a bit more coverage, because I think it had a bad launch and a lot of bad PR at the time. But some recent patches have improved it. And I was actually just looking at the patch notes for an update that dropped late in April. So we are playing on the very latest version, but the patch notes from April improved so much and changed so many things. You know, it's pretty much an unrecognisable game from when it first launched. So let's have a look here. Serving. This will boost our serving stats. So we've got just a random no-named coach at the moment. So send 3 flat serves using the B button into the targets to achieve the objective. And as I say, we'll do a couple of these. Whoa. And then I will skip this for you and we'll carry on with the career mode. So as you can see, it's just basically little mini games trying to get a serve in that yellow box and failing miserably. So I will skip on and I will join you on the flip side of the training, and I'll let you know how it went. Okay, welcome back. It's a good training session, and we've got 500 XP points and our serving plus 10 to our serving for the next 2 months. I'm not quite sure why it's only a temporary boost. I was hoping it would sort of boost your overall stats, so that's quite interesting. But you can see in the top left hand corner there, we've got that plus 10 on our serve. So we've moved on into February. So we can see the months here all laid out. So February, we've got the Mexico Cup, and it looks like we can't enter the tournament here because it's out of our rank. So what we can do, we can do some fitness. That'll cost 1,000. We've got 1,650 points to spend. We can play an exhibition match, which we probably will end up doing, to be fair. Agility exercises or aiming. Well, I think our aiming could certainly do with some improving. So let's do the athletics first. So that's nothing to do with that one. We just get plus 10 agility on that. So we could fly from Canada down to Quito and take part in an exhibition match. Let's do that. Let's go and play a match, because that's what we're here for. So we're playing Tobias Ebner of Austria by the looks of it. And we've moved up in rank from 100 to 96 with that last tournament and the results we got there. So let's launch into this. It's a match on clay. Clay was actually one of the improvements in the last patch, apparently, what I was reading. They added in some specific animations for clay and just made the courts look a little bit better. Now, if you are watching this video, following on, you may already know that there's an updated version of this game, Tennis World Tour, the Roland Garros edition. I believe that was due out today. I'm sure it's the 22nd or maybe the 23rd. There's no sign of it on the eShop, and I saw a listing today for a physical version, which I think was at Best Buy, and that had a date of the 31st on it. But it doesn't necessarily mean the game's coming on 31st. Physical and digital editions normally come, or often come, separate. with the physical version arriving later. So keep an eye on that. I have requested I have requested a code.
1-0.
Which so far has not been forthcoming.
Vote.
So there we go. All the hard work we put in on the exercise, on the serving exercise,
Vote.
going to waste there with a double
error.
fault.
2-0.
So well done, coaches. That's better. Yeah, that's a good point. Take that.
He's cutting off the angles really well.
Rush the net.
2-1.
There's a bit of a risk. Oh, that's a
He
brilliant
got it
serve.
in the right zone.
Can't do much about that.
3-1. Vote.
Remember the power bar underneath the players are their energy, and when you do bigger shots, you take that energy down.
4-1.
Alright, see if we can ace this.
Vote.
It's long again. Well, we get a serve in, so that's something. Into the net. Bit of a longer rally though.
One.
Oh, it's a good serve. Oh, that's a nice animation. I like that.
Out.
And that's out. But yeah, what a great animation that was. Come off the top of his racket, off the serve. That was really cool. Some good, good placement now.
5-2.
And again, went the wrong way.
He's putting the ball wherever
Wrong
he
footed
wants.
off the serve.
6-2.
Oh.
7-2. Vote.
Now again, if you've been following this, you know I'm no tennis aficionado, but to me these oh, that's a good shot. These animations look fine to me. I like the fluidity of them.
Out.
Out.
There was no way he could miss that backhand.
Yeah, I think they're quite fluid, varied animations. Look realistic to me.
7-3.
See if we can get an ace. No.
8-3.
Yeah, it's another good serve.
He's really hitting every corner of the court. 9-3.
Okay. Plenty of match points for Ebner. We may as well start expending some of the energy to try and win this one. Drop shot, but you read it, and that's out. Okay,
The
so
forehand
that's one
goes
pull back.
wide. Not enough control on the shot.
He was on his way before we even played that drop shot. Oh, that was a good one. Again, we drop it, but too high. And that's out. So another point pulled back.
Basics of volleying on that shot.
Such a shame with the crowd in this game. It definitely improved from the launch of the game, but it's just lacking in atmosphere. And it's just such a basic thing in a sports game. You know, there's a crowd there. We want them to react and to cheer. Shame. Let's hope the Roland Garros edition sorts that out, but a lot of people are not happy about having to pay for those sort of fixes a second time. Oh, that's a good shot. Can we put him away? Yes, brilliant rally.
Take a look at that backhand. It's absolutely perfect.
We really had him all over the court. There's a lovely backhand there, right to the near net. That one there. And from that point, he was toast really. And a good topspin down the line to put him away.
9-6.
Okay, so we've see there bottom corner there. We activated our ultimate boost, which comes in when we're below 50%. 50% energy. And gives us a boost to some of our stats, and we're not going to reach that.
A huge defeat.
Went the wrong way.
He just wasn't in it.
And that was it. Well, a valiant effort to get back into that. I think that was 4 points. This was one of the highlights. That rally there. Put him away well. Well, first serves both got 62% in, which isn't great. Certainly no improvement for me. And 6-10 defeat. Well, we get some XP and we get some coins, which is all good. It's good to play these matches. I mean, we're here to play tennis. We get an archetype point. Unlocked another tactics slot. Another skill slot. And we've got a coach. Lydia Amadeus. From Greece. She's certainly got some muscles, that one. So, into March. And probably where we'll leave this episode. But let's just have a quick look what we've got coming up. We can enter the Ecuador National Open, which is handily in Quito, where we are at the moment. So no travel for us. So that's perfect. Got another chance to practice our serving. And we can also go hiking on the athletics course or have a rest. I think resting is out of the question at the moment. Although... Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong bar. I was looking at the purple bar in the top left-hand corner, thinking that was our health, but that's our XP. So yeah, we take the rest day or pretty much fill up our green bar back to full health. Surprisingly enough, the Ecuador National Open isn't taking any energy, but I guess that's on the understanding that we haven't entered it yet, so we don't know how far we're going to go, but it's obviously going to cost us energy. We kind of have a rough idea what serving, hiking and athletics course is going to do to us. So let's have a look at our stats before we go. We've got an extra point to add, so where should we stick that? Well, our serving has been particularly poor, so let's, if you can't build a tennis game on a foundation of a good serve, then you're going to struggle. So we're going to stick a point into our serving, and we've unlocked that additional skill slot. We struggled to see last time past the padlocks what we've actually got unlocked. We've got this here, decisive attack. I think it's the only other card we've got. So 5% power bonus at the start of a point. This point decreases by 1 per shot, and it's triggered during break points, set points and match points. That's quite handy. I mean, we're going to take it for now anyway because it's the only other card we've got unlocked, I believe. Indeed it is. So, yeah, we'll take that. And we've got 2 skills. And we've got our coach, of course. So our coach increases her XP as we increase our XP, so that's good. So it says Lydia is an international star called upon by every athlete on the planet. For one thing, she knows muscle. She's a 4-time fitness champion. For another thing, she has magic hands. Excellent. Those she trains and massages are never injured. Well, I'm liking the sound of Lydia a lot, so I'm looking forward to working with her. And she gives us a passive effect where our power is increased by 2%, so that's not to be sniffed at either. Excellent stuff. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. Another video done and dusted, so join us for the next one. Really enjoying this series and enjoying this game. So I'm not usually a massive tennis fan. I'm sort of top spin and virtual tennis, played casually back in the day, but yeah, enjoying this a lot and hope you guys are too. I will see you on the next one, and drop me a comment below if you like this video and like and subscribe, and I'll see you around. Bye guys.